Welcome back. It is Election Day in America. Republican control of the House is on the line, and a fiercely divided political climate is at stake. How does this election compare to other historical midterms? Joining us right now is the presidential historian, Doug Wead. Doug, good to see you. Thanks so much for being here this morning. I want to kick it off with going back to 2002. In the first post-9/11 midterm, that was President George W. Bush was able to actually gain seats. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, it takes 9/11 or the Great Depression to break the trend, and he did it. Carl was on that watch. By the way, hello, Dagan and John. Good to see you guys. So, yes, history says that it's buyer's remorse. The party that won the previous election is going to get hurt in the midterm.
So did that, Carl, have to do with 9/11? Tell us what you see. How did Bush...
Doug's right. The basis was 9/11, but then Bush made a gutsy call, which was, I'm going to take my political capital and expend it. Remember, we had the Senate was Democrat. We'd had a defection of Jim Jeffords from Vermont, so we had a Democrat Senate led by Tom Daschle, 51-49, and Bush said, I'm going to expend my political credit and help elect a Republican Senate, which will make it easier for me to govern. And he did so with a positive and optimistic vision about the future of the country. And, you know, he didn't go in and trash the Democrat candidates. He went in and advocated, took his political capital and helped people like Lamar Alexander in Tennessee and elsewhere take Democratic seats away.
And then the 2006 midterm saw Nancy Pelosi end up as Speaker of the House. Doug, here she is following the Democrats' big win back in 2006.
Yeah, that's right.
The American people voted to restore integrity and honesty in Washington, D.C. And the Democrats intend to lead the most honest, most open, and most ethical Congress in history.
Did they do that? And could history repeat itself?
Well, history doesn't repeat itself, as Mark Twain famously said, but it certainly rhymes, so it could come close. But George W. Bush was one of the most popular presidents in American history in 2004 and one of the most unpopular in 2006. So history can turn on a dime. History has not yet met Donald Trump, so yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly. Anything can change this time around because it's a character we haven't seen before. So how about 1994? Saw the Republican revolution against President Clinton. The Republicans took both houses. President Clinton accepted his share of responsibility for the Democrats' heavy losses and then actually moved to the middle. How did that election empower Republicans?
Yeah, that was Newt Gingrich's famous contract with America. And once again, a buyer's remorse. They had 92 in a three-way race with Clinton and Ross Perot and George H.W. Bush. Clinton had won. 2 years later, the American people weren't happy with it, and they went with Newt Gingrich's vision for America. Fascinating.
Any takeaways about this midterms?
Well, this coming midterms, it's unpredictable to me. I'm watching the vote in Florida with the governor and the Beto O'Rourke because I'm thinking of the long view and socialism. It seems like the last people on earth that still believe in socialism are American young people. And that's sad to me. So I'm kind of watching what those numbers pull. Not that I think Cruz will get upset, right. But I want to see how many numbers Beto pulls.
Yeah, we want to. So that's Florida and Texas you're watching. That's another real tight one, Texas with Beto O'Rourke and Ted Cruz. Doug, good to see you. Thanks so much.
Good to see you.
Doug Wead joining us there.